Have you ever looked in the mirror after getting a pixie cut and felt like something just wasn't right? You're not alone. So many women over 60 feel exactly the same way after their pixie cut. But here's what I've discovered. There are 7 specific mistakes that cause that something's off feeling. And most of them, completely avoidable. Today, I'm going to show you each one and exactly how to avoid them, so you can finally love your pixie cut. Because my friend, you deserve to feel beautiful. Let me explain why these 7 mistakes matter so much. A pixie cut isn't just a haircut, it's a transformation. It changes how you see yourself in the mirror. It changes how you walk into a room. And when it goes wrong, it can shake your confidence for months. Here's what I keep seeing with so many beautiful women over 60. They go into the salon excited. They come out feeling disappointed. And the worst part? They blame themselves. But my friend, it's usually not you. It's these 7 mistakes that nobody warns you about. In this video, I'm going to walk you through each mistake, what it looks like, why it happens, and most importantly, how to avoid it or fix it. You'll also discover how to find the right stylist, which face shapes work best with which pixie styles, and the one psychological shift that changes everything. And if you're excited to start this journey with me, if you believe that style only gets better after 60, I'd love for you to join our community. Hit that subscribe button for Glow After 60. Now let's dive in. Let's start with mistake number 1. And this is one of the most common ones I see. Choosing a pixie length and volume that doesn't work with your face shape. Here's the thing most people don't realize. The exact same pixie cut can look completely different on 2 women. On one, it might look effortlessly chic. On another, it can actually emphasize the very features you wanted to soften. Let me show you what I mean. If you have a round face and you cut your pixie very short with no height on top, you're actually making your face appear rounder. But here's the beautiful news. A round face can absolutely rock a pixie. You just need height at the crown. That vertical lift creates the illusion of length. Now if you have a longer face, the opposite applies. Too much volume on top will stretch your face even more. What you want instead is fullness at the sides that creates balance and softens the length. And if you have a square or angular jawline, sharp geometric cuts can make your features feel harsh. The solution? Soft layers and texture around the face. Think feathered edges, not blunt lines. It frames your face gently instead of fighting it. So how do you actually use this? Here's exactly what to say when you're in that stylist chair. If you have a round face, say, I'd like height and volume at the crown, with the sides tapered close to my head. I want to elongate my face, not widen it. Write that down if you need to. Bring it with you. For a longer face, I want fullness at the sides, not too much height on top. Help me create width and balance. For a square jawline, I'd like soft, textured layers around my face. Nothing too geometric or blunt. Feathered, not sharp. Now here's the thing. Knowing your face shape is step 1. But there's another factor that changes everything, especially for women over 60. Your hair texture. And that's mistake number 2. Mistake number 2, and this one catches so many women by surprise. Ignoring how your hair texture has changed. Here's the truth that nobody talks about. The hair you have at 60 is not the same hair you had at 40, or even at 50. It's thinner, it's finer. The texture may have shifted completely, and that's not something wrong with you. That's simply how hair works. So what actually changes? A few things. First, your hair follicles produce thinner strands over time. What was once thick and full may now feel fine and delicate. Second, your hair's natural oils decrease. That means less shine, and sometimes a completely different texture than you're used to. If you had curly hair, it might be more wavy now. If you had straight hair, it might have become a bit wiry or unpredictable. And here's what this means for your pixie. The exact cut that worked beautifully on your hair 20 years ago, it might not work the same way today. If your hair is finer now, and your stylist gives you lots of layers like they would for thick hair, you could end up with a pixie that looks flat, or worse, sparse. But this doesn't mean pixie isn't for you. It just means you need a different approach. So how do you work with your hair instead of against it? Here's what I've learned. If your hair has become finer, ask your stylist for fewer layers, not more. You want to keep as much density as possible, and consider a slightly longer pixie. That extra length adds visual fullness. Blunt cuts at the ends can actually make fine hair look thicker. For texture changes, whether your hair has gone wavy or wiry, embrace it. A textured pixie can be stunning. The products that help most: a lightweight volumizing mousse at the roots, a texturizing spray for movement. And if you want lift, a root lifter applied when your hair is damp. One more thing, tell your stylist specifically what's changed. Say my hair is finer than it used to be, or my texture has shifted. A good stylist will adapt the cut accordingly. Now speaking of big decisions, there's something even more important than texture, and it's probably the scariest part of going Pixie. The transition itself. That's mistake number 3. Mistake number 3. And I want to be really honest with you about this one. This isn't just a styling tip. This is about something deeper. The fear of making an irreversible decision. If you've ever thought, what if I hate it? What if it's too short? What if I look in the mirror and don't recognize myself? I want you to know something important. That fear is completely valid. You're not being dramatic. Here's what I've learned from talking to so many women about this. The fear doesn't come from vanity. It comes from identity. Your hair has been part of who you are for decades. Changing it feels like changing a piece of yourself. And that's a big decision. So let's make sure you're ready, on your timeline, not anyone else's. So here's the truth about transitions. You have options. Some women go cold. They walk into the salon with shoulder-length hair and walk out with a pixie. And for some people, that works beautifully. It's exciting, it's bold, and they love the dramatic change. But for others, that jump is terrifying. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with taking it slowly. Here's what a gradual transition looks like. Month 1. If you have long hair, go to a shoulder-length bob. Get comfortable. See how you feel. Month 2. Take it to a shorter bob, maybe chin length. This is where you start to see your face more prominently. Month 3. The final step to Pixie. By now you've adjusted gradually. The change feels natural, not shocking. And here's something nobody tells you. The in-between stages can actually be beautiful. That growing out bob, it's elegant. That shorter than you're used to length, it can be styled in ways you never imagined. The awkward phase that everyone warns you about, it's only awkward if you don't know how to work with it. And I'm going to show you exactly how. Here's how to make every stage look intentional, not like you're growing out a bad haircut. First, embrace texture at every length. A little texturizing spray, some movement, it looks modern and purposeful. Second, accessories are your friend. A beautiful clip, a headband, small earrings that draw attention to your face. These make any length look polished. Third, talk to your stylist about transition cuts. These are shaping cuts that make each stage look complete, not halfway. And here's the most important thing. You have permission to change your mind. If you get to the bob stage and you love it, stop there. That's your new style. If you reach a shorter cut and realize Pixie isn't for you, that's okay. You haven't failed. You've learned something valuable about yourself. The goal isn't to force yourself into a Pixie. The goal is to find the length that makes you feel like the best version of yourself. Now, speaking of making sure things go right, there's one factor that matters more than your face shape, more than your texture, even more than your timeline. It's WHO cuts your hair. And that's mistake number 4. And honestly, this might be the most important one of all. Mistake number 4. And I meant what I said. This might be the most important one. You can know your face shape perfectly. You can understand your texture. You can have a beautiful transition plan. But if the person holding the scissors doesn't know what they're doing, none of it matters. Here's something I wish someone had told me years ago. Finding the right stylist is more important than finding the right cut. Because a great stylist, they'll guide you to the right cut. They'll adapt to your face, your texture, your lifestyle. They become your partner in this. But the wrong stylist, they'll give you what they think looks good. Or worse, they'll give you the same cut they give everyone else. And that's how you end up in the mirror thinking, this isn't what I wanted. So how do you find the right one? I'm going to give you a 5-step checklist. And I want you to use every single step. Step 1, ask about their history. Say this. How many Pixie cuts have you done for women over 60 in the past year? If the answer is less than 5, thank them and find someone else. You want experience with your demographic, not just Pixie experience. Experience with mature hair, mature faces, women like you. Step 2, ask to see their portfolio. Say, can you show me 5 different Pixie cuts you've done recently? Here's what you're looking for, variety. If all their Pixies look the same length, same texture, same style, that's a red flag. You want someone who can adapt, not someone who has one signature look. Step 3, test their texture knowledge. Say my hair is fine, or curly, or thick, or thinning. How would you approach that? A good stylist will have a specific answer. They'll talk about layering techniques, product recommendations, styling approaches. If they brush it off or give you a generic response, that's another red flag. Step 4, discuss the what if. Say, if I'm not happy with the cut, what's our plan? Do you offer free adjustments? A confident stylist will say yes. They want you to come back. They're invested in getting it right. If they hesitate or say no, move on. Step 5. Trust your gut. This one isn't about questions. It's about feeling. During your consultation, ask yourself, do I feel heard? Do I feel respected? Does this feel like a partnership, or does it feel like I'm being told what to do? If you feel rushed, dismissed, or like they're not really listening, trust that feeling. It won't get better when the scissors come out. Let me give you a few red flags to watch for. Don't worry, this will look great on everyone. Red flag. Nothing looks great on everyone. I know what's best for you. Red flag. They should be asking you questions, not making assumptions. Rushing through the consultation. Red flag. If they don't have time to listen now, they won't have time to get it right. And if they dismiss your concerns about texture or face shape, walk away. One more thing about budget. A more expensive stylist isn't always better, and a newer stylist might actually give you more attention because they're building their portfolio. What matters is the checklist. Use it every time. Now you've got your face shape, you've got your texture knowledge, you've got your transition plan. You know how to find the right stylist. But there's one more thing that can make or break your Pixie, and it's something most people forget completely. Your color. That's mistake number 5. Mistake number 5, and this one surprises a lot of people. You can have the perfect cut, the perfect length, the perfect stylist, but if your color is wrong, it can undo everything. The wrong color doesn't just affect your hair, it affects your entire face. It can make you look tired, washed out, or older than you are, but the right color, it does the opposite. It brightens your skin, it makes you glow. Here's what you need to know about color after 60. As we age, our skin tone often shifts. It can become more sallow or more pink. And the colors that worked for us at 40 might not work anymore. The key is understanding warm versus cool. If you have golden or peachy undertones, you're warm. If you have pink or bluish undertones, you're cool. Here's a simple test. Hold gold jewelry next to your face, then silver. Which one makes you look healthier? More alive? Gold, warm undertones. Silver, cool undertones. And here's the important part. Your hair color should complement that, not fight against it. So what does this mean for your Pixie? If you're warm-toned, lean toward golden blondes, warm browns, or rich auburns. If you're cool-toned, ash blondes, cool browns, or silver gray will complement you beautifully. And if you're embracing your natural gray, that's a powerful choice. Gray can be stunning as long as it's well-maintained and your skin tone doesn't get washed out. One more thing, you don't need to spend a fortune on color. A good consultation with your stylist, using that checklist from mistake 4, can help you find a low-maintenance shade that works with your natural color, not against it. Now you've got the cut, the color, the stylist, but there's one more mistake I see all the time, and it happens after you leave the salon. Too many products, too much complexity. That's mistake number 6. Mistake number 6. And honestly, this one should be a relief. I see so many women worry that a Pixie cut means complicated daily styling. More products, more time, more effort. The truth is the opposite. A great Pixie cut is designed to be easy. If you need 10 products to make it look good, something's wrong, either with the cut or with the approach. The goal? 3 products, maximum. That's it. Here's all you really need. 1. A lightweight mousse or volumizer at the roots. 2. A texturizing paste or cream for definition. 3. A flexible hairspray, not the crunchy kind. 5 minutes in the morning, that's your routine. Simplicity is elegance, remember that. Now we've covered the cut, the color, the stylist, the products. But there's one more mistake left, and it's the one that actually matters most. It's not about your hair at all. It's about you. That's mistake number 7. Mistake number 7. And this is the one that matters most. It's not really a styling mistake. It's a mindset mistake. And it's this: forgetting that a Pixie cut isn't about your hair. It's about you. Here's what I mean. When you cut your hair short, really short, you're doing something brave. You're removing the thing that many of us have hidden behind for decades. A Pixie cut exposes your face, your smile, your eyes, your laugh lines, everything. And here's the truth that nobody talks about, that can feel terrifying. After 60, many of us feel invisible. We feel like the world has moved on. And part of us wonders, is it silly to want to feel beautiful at my age? I want to tell you something important. It's not silly, it's human, and you deserve it. Look at these women, different face shapes, different textures, different ages, different backgrounds. What do they have in common? It's not the cut, it's the confidence. They decided, I want to be seen. I want to feel like myself, and I'm going to let myself have that. A pixie cut doesn't make you confident. You make the pixie cut confident. The cut just gives you permission to stop hiding, to let yourself be seen, to say, this is me, and I like who I am. That's the real transformation. Not the hair, you. So here's what I want you to remember. Not just about pixie cuts, but about everything. You are allowed to want to feel beautiful. At 6, at 80, at any age. That's not vanity. That's self-respect. That's saying, I matter, my happiness matters, how I feel when I look in the mirror, that matters. You've spent your whole life taking care of everyone else. Maybe it's time to take care of you. And if a pixie cut is part of that journey, then you deserve to do it right. You deserve to love what you see in the mirror. And you're not alone in this. So now you know. The 7 mistakes that can make or break a pixie cut after 60. You know which cuts work with your face. You know how to find the right stylist. You know that this journey is about so much more than hair. It's about you. And you deserve to do this right. Now this is where you come in. I have a question for you, and I genuinely want to know your answer. Which of these 7 mistakes scared you the most? Was it the transition? The stylist? The confidence piece? Tell me in the comments below. And here's my promise. I'm not just asking to ask. I will reply, personally, to as many comments as I can in the next 24 hours. Because I want to actually hear from you. Not talk at you, talk with you. So comment, share your story, ask your questions. I'll be there. Before I go, I want to leave you with this. You are allowed to want to feel beautiful, at any age, in any season of life. That's not vanity. That's not being silly. That's honoring yourself. And if a pixie cut is part of how you honor yourself, then go for it. You have my full permission, not that you need it. If this video helped you, I'd love for you to join our community. Hit subscribe for Glow After 60. We've got so much more to explore together. And remember, style doesn't stop at 60. It only gets better. I'll see you in the comments.